Have you ever considered how your lifelong habits could be harming you without your knowledge? As we age, we can easily fall into routines that seem normal, but actually wear us down over time. These routines can leave us less healthy, more fragile, or even trap us in a cycle that could shorten our lives. The good news is that it's never too late to change course. In today's video, we'll explore common mistakes older adults make and how to avoid them. You'll learn how to enjoy your golden years with strength, vitality, and independence. One thing I often hear from people in their 60s and 70s is that they feel their energy waning. Maybe you're experiencing this too. You wake up feeling more tired than you should, or simple activities start to feel like a huge effort. It's easy to think this is just part of aging, but what if some of these problems could be prevented by avoiding a few simple mistakes? Today, we're going to talk about the most common mistakes that could be making you feel older than you really are. These aren't mistakes you can overlook. They're crucial missteps that affect your daily well-being. Don't worry though, I'm going to give you practical, real-world tips to help you avoid them. Mistake 1. Spending too much time sitting. We all know how comfortable it is to relax on the couch and watch TV or sit for long periods while reading or working on a project. It's easy to get caught up in this, especially if you lack the motivation to exercise or go for a walk. However, sitting for long periods day after day can be more harmful than you think. Why? Because it weakens your muscles, slows your metabolism, and stiffens your joints. These effects add up. Studies have shown that people who sit for long periods are at a much higher risk of developing chronic diseases, such as heart disease and diabetes. They are also at a higher risk of cognitive decline. This can be especially harmful as we age because the muscles and bones that allow us to move begin to lose strength. Take a moment to think about how much time you spend sitting each day. If you're like most people, it's probably more than you realize. But there's good news. You don't have to change your entire lifestyle. Simply getting up and moving around every 30 to 45 minutes can make a big difference. You can easily set a timer on your phone or add a reminder to your daily routine. You can walk around your house, stretch, or even do some simple exercises while watching TV. Your body will thank you, and you'll start to feel better overall. Mistake 2. Neglecting your mental health. It's easy to focus on the physical aspects of aging, such as taking care of your body, eating healthy, and staying active. But how often do you stop to check in on your mental health? Many older adults neglect their mental well-being, thinking that a little stress, anxiety, or sadness is just part of aging. However, ignoring these signs can lead to more serious problems, such as depression, cognitive decline, and isolation in the future. Mental health is just as important as physical health. The truth is that it's not just the body that tires over time. The mind can feel exhausted too. Consider your relationships, activities that bring you joy, and your sense of purpose in life. Do you interact with other people regularly? Do you have activities that you enjoy? Maintaining social relationships? Keeping your mind active and practicing mindfulness or relaxation can help combat the mental strain that comes with aging. If you're feeling down or disconnected, it's okay to seek help. Talking to a friend or family member, joining a community group, or practicing meditation can make a big difference. Don't neglect your mental health. Just like your muscles, your mind needs care too. Mistake 3. Skipping regular medical checkups as we age. Our healthcare needs become more complex. However, all too often, older adults skip regular checkups or put off doctor's visits. It's easy to think, I feel fine. Why go? Or it's just another annual appointment. But routine checkups are essential for catching potential health problems early, before they become serious issues. You may be surprised to learn that early detection of conditions, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and certain types of cancer, can significantly improve your quality of life and longevity. The best part? Most of these conditions can be managed with early intervention. Regular checkups, including blood pressure checks, cholesterol screenings, and cancer screenings, can help you stay ahead of health issues and maintain independence for a longer time. Schedule your checkups and don't put them off. Your health is too important to ignore. As we conclude the first part of this video, I hope these points have made you think about how small daily habits and decisions can have a significant impact. Now, take a moment to think. Could these habits be affecting your energy, mental clarity, or your ability to be independent? Remember, we're not here to scare or overwhelm you. We're here to empower you with the knowledge and tools you need to take action. Aging doesn't have to be a downhill slide. It's about staying strong, both physically and mentally, so you can live your best life, no matter your age. Let's keep going. Now that we've addressed the first few mistakes, let's dive deeper into the next ones and how to avoid them so you can feel stronger and more energetic every day. Don't miss the next part, where we'll explore more ways to protect your well-being as you age. We've discussed some common mistakes such as spending too much time sitting, ignoring mental health, and skipping medical checkups. Now, let's move on. As we age, there are more things we need to keep in mind to avoid deteriorating our quality of life. The good news is that, as with everything else, there are ways to correct these mistakes and prevent them from continuing to affect us. Let's start with the next mistake that many people overlook, which has a huge impact on how we feel every day despite what you may think. Mistake 4. Not prioritizing quality sleep. Have you noticed how sleep changes as we age? Nights of deep rest can become more difficult, and we often settle for less or more fragmented sleep. Sometimes, we even resign ourselves to this new normal. However, the truth is that the quality of our sleep directly impacts our health and longevity. Studies by the National Sleep Foundation show that older adults who don't sleep deeply are at greater risk for chronic diseases, such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Additionally, lack of sleep can affect our energy, memory, and mood, making even the simplest daily tasks challenging. The good news? You can improve your sleep with small changes. Start by establishing a nighttime routine. Avoid using electronic devices for at least an hour before bedtime, because the blue light they emit interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Try drinking a cup of relaxing herbal tea or reading a book to calm your mind before bed. Remember, a good night's sleep is essential for keeping your body and mind healthy. If you wake up feeling refreshed every morning, it's a good sign that your body is responding well to life. Mistake 5. Not maintaining a balanced, age-appropriate diet. When we're young, we can get away with eating whatever we want with few long-term repercussions. However, as we age, our bodies change and require different nutrients. A balanced diet is key to maintaining energy, cardiovascular health, mobility, and mental health. The problem is that many of us continue the same eating habits we had when we were younger. Eating too much processed food, not consuming enough variety, and not eating foods rich in antioxidants and essential vitamins can accelerate cellular aging and damage our defenses. So what should we do? It's time to introduce more anti-inflammatory foods into our diets. Berries, nuts, leafy green vegetables, and fatty fish are great for your brain and heart. Also, don't forget to stay hydrated. Dehydration can make you feel fatigued and confused, so be sure to drink enough water. You'd be surprised at the huge impact small changes in your diet can have on your overall well-being. It's not about going on an extreme diet, but rather making wiser choices that will make you feel more agile, energetic, and mentally alert. Mistake 6. Not exercising regularly. Many older people make the mistake of not getting enough exercise. I know it can seem like we can't do what we did in our youth, or that it's pointless if we don't have the same strength. However, not exercising regularly is one of the main reasons for loss of independence in old age. A sedentary lifestyle can be as harmful as smoking, and it has devastating effects on health. It affects not only circulation and muscles, but also mental well-being. Studies have shown that regular exercise can slow brain aging, improve memory, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. You don't have to become a high-performance athlete, but you should dedicate 30 minutes a day to simple activities such as walking, swimming, or yoga. Any type of movement is better than being inactive. If you're having trouble getting started, begin with a short walk and gradually increase the time and intensity. The benefits of keeping your body active are endless. Plus, when you exercise, you release endorphins, the feel-good hormones, which improve your mood and make you feel more motivated. Mistake 7. Isolating yourself socially. One of the most dangerous mistakes people make as they age is isolating themselves. Loneliness can be a silent enemy and a key factor in accelerating physical and mental aging. Some people think they no longer need friends or that staying in touch with others isn't important, but social isolation is closely linked to higher mortality rates, depression, and cognitive decline. The good news is that you can combat. Effective ways to stay connected and emotionally active include getting out, interacting with friends and family, participating in social activities, joining groups, and learning new skills. Having a support network improves your emotional well-being and can increase your longevity. Don't let loneliness control your life. If you're feeling lonely, take the first step. Call a friend, arrange to meet for coffee, or sign up for an activity in your community. Human connections are essential to your well-being. Remember, an active social life keeps your mind sharp and fills you with joy and purpose. Now that we've discussed these mistakes and how to avoid them, I want you to reflect on something important. Your health and well-being are in your hands. It's never too late to make small adjustments that will transform your life. Think about an area you want to improve today. It could be something as simple as taking an afternoon walk, trying a new healthy recipe, or calling a friend you haven't spoken to in weeks. These small acts of self-care can change your whole day, and in the long run, transform your life. Remember, aging doesn't have to be a burden. You can live these years with the energy, vitality, and joy you deserve. Your best years may be ahead of you. Now that we've discussed common mistakes related to physical inactivity, mental health, nutrition, and social isolation, let's explore other essential aspects of living a vibrant, worry-free life that are often overlooked. What I want you to remember is this: aging doesn't have to be a time of decline. You can make adjustments that will improve your quality of life and allow you to enjoy an active, happy, and healthy old age. So let's explore more aspects of everyday life that deserve your attention. Mistake 8. Not setting clear goals or purposes. Have you ever felt that once you reach a certain age, you no longer have the same purpose you had when you were working or raising your children? This is a very common mistake. When you retire or your children become independent, it's easy to feel like there are no more goals to achieve. But I assure you, this is not true. Having a clear purpose, something that motivates you and gives direction to your days, is essential for your emotional and physical well-being. Studies show that older adults who maintain a sense of purpose live longer and are less likely to suffer from depression, anxiety, and heart disease. Purpose doesn't have to be big or grand. It can be as simple as learning something new, taking on a project you're passionate about, or volunteering to connect with others. The important thing is to find something that makes you want to get up in the morning. If you're not sure what that is, ask yourself, what would you like to learn? Is there something you've always wanted to do but haven't tried yet? Don't wait around. Take small steps, and you'll gradually see how that sense of purpose can transform your life. Mistake 9. Not adapting your environment to your new needs. As we age, our home should be a place of comfort, safety, and tranquility. However, we often don't pay enough attention to our surroundings. Falls and accidents are among the leading causes of injury for people over 65, and many of these incidents can be prevented by making simple modifications to your home. Small modifications like installing handrails in bathrooms, providing adequate lighting, and removing slippery rugs can mean the difference between living safely and having an accident that affects your health. The good news is that making your home more accessible and safer is neither expensive nor complicated. Consider installing grab bars in the bathroom using non-slip rugs and ensuring that common areas are well lit. These small improvements will give you greater independence and allow you to enjoy your home without the constant fear of falling. Mistake 10. Neglecting your emotional and spiritual health. This is an often overlooked but essential aspect. As we age, our emotions can be affected by various situations, such as the loss of loved ones, changes in our physical abilities, or the feeling that we are losing control of our lives. It is crucial that you do not neglect your emotional health. Good emotional health directly impacts your physical well-being. People who are happy and emotionally balanced tend to have better blood pressure, a lower risk of cardiovascular disease, and a more satisfying life in general. Don't be afraid to seek support if you need it. Talking to a therapist, close friend, or family member can be liberating. You can also practice activities that connect you with your inner self, such as meditation, yoga, or reading. These practices help calm the mind and are a path to peace and acceptance of the aging process. Additionally, cultivating a spiritual life, even on a personal level, can be an incredible source of strength. Whether you find it through religion, nature, meditation, or volunteering, feeling connected to something greater than yourself can give you an incredible sense of peace and purpose. Mistake 11. Not preparing for the future financially and legally. This mistake, while not immediately apparent, can cause major difficulties in the long run. Failing to adequately prepare for your financial and legal future can jeopardize your well-being and that of your family. As we age, it is essential to have our finances in order and plan for what will happen if we ever need medical assistance or home support. Ask yourself the key questions. Are your savings organized? Have you considered making a will or setting up a power of attorney? Planning for your future isn't just for the young. It's a crucial part of life as we approach retirement. There are also many resources and programs that can help you maintain a decent quality of life in your later years, as long as you plan ahead. Don't let a lack of preparation catch you off guard later in life. Talking to a financial advisor or an attorney who specializes in elder law is a good first step. This series on common mistakes people make as they age has come to an end. But the most important thing to remember is that you can avoid making these mistakes. The decisions you make today can impact your health, well-being, and happiness in the years to come. I encourage you not only to read these tips, but also to apply them to your daily life. It's never too late to improve and reinvent yourself. In fact, it's the best part of life. If you identified with any of these mistakes, know that it's normal. The important thing is that you've taken the first step toward making a change. Every small adjustment and every decision you make from now on can lead you to a fuller, healthier life. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, old age doesn't have to mean decline. It can be the most wonderful stage of your life, filled with purpose, joy, and new adventures. Please comment below on the changes you will implement and share this video with someone who could also benefit from it. We all deserve to live a full life at any age. If you haven't already, subscribe to continue receiving life-transforming tips and content. See you in the next video. Let's keep living with purpose.